What is up, y'all? We are back. It is Friday, and we're sitting out here waiting for our glass guy to show up. We're going to go up to this condo and do the template for the shower glass doors. But I wanted to jump on here and talk to you guys about an OCD contamination story that happened to me this week. I like to share these stories to just show people who struggle with something like this that there is hope, that you can feel these feelings and do nothing about them, however difficult that might be. I also want to say before I start this video, if people find this channel because they look for me at business, they don't always find this channel because they're looking for this type of content. So if you found this channel and you heard this story and it has anything to do with you, know that you did nothing wrong, that has nothing to do with you. This is not you, it's me. Trust me. It is definitely not you, it is me. So earlier this week, I went to meet a client at their house, and the client was out working in their yard, and she was like, I'm a little dirty right now, but, don't mind me. I'm like, oh, no problem. So I naturally just put my hand out to shake her hand. You're working in the yard. It's some dirt. No big deal. As I'm shaking her hand, I notice just above her wrist is bleeding a little bit. So you know me, instant terror. I take a quick look at my hand. There's nothing on my hand. I wipe my hand. I'm right in front of these people, so I've got to just continue on with what I'm doing. So I continue on with what I'm doing. I do the estimate. I come out. I wash my hands. I leave. And I've got some anxiety about this. You guys know blood contamination with me is not a happy thing. So I wash my hands. I leave. I get about a quarter mile down the road, and I'm like, hey, I'm not going to seek reassurance. I'm not going to do anything about this. There's no danger here. And I went along my way. And when I got home that night, I wanted to talk to my wife about it. But on purpose, I did not. I let the feelings of uncertainty sit with myself. And then and moved along with the night. So the next day, that whole situation is not on my mind. I'm over it. The next day, which is yesterday, I go to lunch with two of my buddies, and I ordered an omelet with some grits on the side. So when they brought the plate out, they had a spoon separated from the food on the plate so that I could eat the grits with it. So I pick up the spoon, and when I look at the spoon, I see on the two opposite sides of the spoon, I see two little red specks. So I move the spoon, I set it on the table over here. I kind of inspect the rest of my food. Nothing red on my food. It's only specifically on the spoon. So I don't use that spoon, but I force myself. Now I'm like, hey, I don't even want to eat this food. This food is contaminated with blood. Blood is contaminated with disease. I'm out. But I know that I cannot operate like this. This is only going to reinforce to my brain that every time I see something red, whether it's blood or not, these feelings will arise, and they will, over time, consume me. I've been there before. I had multiple years where I went and did, a handful of HIV tests in a year, because every time I came in contact with anything red, it was blood, and now I was contaminated. So I set the spoon aside, and my anxiety is high the entire lunch. Then we leave. My anxiety is very, very, very high. I've now had 2 situations in less than a week, and it's ramped me up. I'm worked up. So what I do at that point is I do talk to ChatGPT, and I say, hey, this is a situation that happened. If I swallowed blood, would there be an issue? It reassures me. I shouldn't have done that, but I did. It reassures me everything's good. Then it assures me that, that's most likely not even blood. We go through a couple scenarios. This is a place old people love to eat. Old ladies love to go and sit and talk and eat. It's one of those old time restaurants. And a lot of these old ladies, they wear red lipstick. So naturally on a spoon, when you're eating with a spoon with lipstick, you can leave some red lipstick on there. A substance like lipstick, 2 little specks might make it through the wash because of, the nature of lipstick. It sticks, it's kind of water resistant. So it's something that would maybe make it through a wash. And also when it was dried, this was not dark stains like red, like dark blood would be when it dries. It was bright Crayola red, like a lipstick. So I kind of talked myself into, hey, this is lipstick. Hey, I didn't swallow any of it. I moved it off. I didn't ingest any of this red substance, and it was literally maybe 2 little specks of it. And all of those things that I just named to you, I should not have done. I should not have got reassurance from ChatGPT. I should not have ruminated on it long enough to create a story about what this was that then calmed my anxiety. Naturally, it's something that you want to do. I think it happened, and I went down that rabbit hole a little bit more because I had a previous trigger that week, so the overwhelming anxiety was really high. But I share all that with you guys because I'm at a place where I'm very proud of myself. A couple years ago, I would be right now at 8:30 a.m. at a doctor's office getting my blood drawn to check for HIV, because I would have been so terrified from the handshake, from the red speck on the spoon. I wouldn't have been able to maintain my day-to-day until I took the step of taking the blood test. Then you got to wait. So the waiting game is the waiting game. But I wouldn't have been able to definitely not eat the lunch and definitely not get through my day with minimal reassurance. I told my wife about the story, but that was really it. And I'm just proud of myself where I'm at today. So I say all of that to say to you, you can be faced with these triggers. You can have the obsession. You can have these physiological feelings that you're in danger, and you can choose to go along with your day anyway, to do the things that you need to do, to get through your day without being consumed with it. It can be there in your mind. It can be worrying you, all those kind of things, but you can go along with your day. And I just want to tell that story to give you guys some hope, to show you guys how far you can come. Like I said, I was a guy, if I was pushing a shopping cart and there was something red like under my hands when I lifted it, like a red stain, it could have been pain, could be anything, I would be at the doctor's getting an HIV test. And that is absolutely absurd. I understand that. And I'm at a place today where I don't do those things. So I'm grateful for the growth. I say all that to bring somebody hope. I hope this helps somebody. Like always, this is not treatment. This is not a guide to treatment. This is just me and my experiences with OCD and anxiety and how I deal with them today. So I hope this helps. Like always, like this video so other people can find it. Leave me a comment of some times that you had a natural OCD trigger and how you worked through it. And like always, hit that subscribe button. It helps us. We're growing in subscribers. I just hope this helps people. I love you guys. Peace.